Hello students, today we are going to discuss here the new topic, that is the rational number. This is 7th standard mathematics lesson, here it is. So this rational numbers also we can see in the 8th standard also. The 8th standard, it was first lesson of this rational numbers, and now here we are studying the rational numbers in 7th standard. So let me discuss here what are the rational numbers. As previously in the 5th standard, 4th standard or 6th standard we have studied about the rational numbers, like in fraction. Whatever the fraction you have studied, the same concept here will move towards here the rational numbers. What we have studied in the fraction, that all the things, whatever the terms, whatever the points we have discussed in the fraction, the same things will be this is the continuous part of that fractions. Let me see here that as like the same part we can consider here, that if we can see that here, what are the rational numbers? Rational numbers, it means that a number which is written in the form p divided by q. A number which is written in the form p divided by q, but q does not equal to 0. So such types of numbers are called the rational numbers here. In the fraction also we might have studied about it. The new one is the part p divided by q, the same part will write there, and but the q should not equals to 0. It means that if the division part here, the downside part should not equals to 0. When this denomination means the downside part becomes 0, this is meaningless. This is meaningless. When this denominator means the downside part is 0, then it is meaningless. If suppose the upside part is 0, then this equals to 0. When q zeros are 0, we can say here that. Okay, so the next point we'll see here that what is the for example we can consider 7 upon 5 is the rational number. 7 upon 5 is the rational number. But what is the point here important? It is the upside part becomes the numerator. The upside part becomes the numerator, and the downside part becomes the denominator. Remember here, the upside part becomes the numerator and the downside part becomes the denominator. You should remember here. Okay. So the next point we will discuss here, that here always the denominator should not equals to 0. When the denominator equals to 0, then it becomes the meaningless. When the denominator equals to 0, then it becomes meaningless. When the numerator is 0, then it becomes the 0 itself. So as we have seen here that the numerator means the upside part and the denominator means the downside part. Next we can consider here, just I am going to write here some of the few examples for the rational numbers. Minus 3 upon 4, 6 upon 5, 8 upon 9, minus 1 upon 2, 7 upon 8. These are the some rational numbers I have written here. So among them, we can see here that here this rational number is minus sign, and this rational number is also has minus sign. So for this type of rational numbers, we can say that negative rational numbers. What we can say? Negative rational numbers. Negative rational numbers. What are the negative rational numbers? Here we can see that is minus 3 upon 4, minus 1 upon 2. These are the negative rational numbers. And what about the remaining all these rational numbers? The remaining rational numbers are the positive rational numbers. Remaining rational numbers are the positive rational numbers, we can see here. Here it is, there is not shown here that यहाँ पर कहीं पर भी प्लस नहीं लिखा गया है, लेकिन यहाँ पर प्लस नहीं भी लिखा, तो we have to consider them, it becomes the plus. Okay, so here it is 6 upon 5, it means that this is plus 6 upon 5 it is. 6 upon 5 is nothing but it is plus 6 upon 5. 8 upon 9 is nothing but this is also the plus 8 upon 9, and 7 upon 8 it becomes also this plus 7 upon 8. So this is what we will see here in the introductory part. The rational number is nothing but p, which is written in the form p divided by q, but q is not equal to 0. But here the upside part becomes the numerator and the downside part it becomes the denominator. And also we might have seen here that the negative rational numbers and the positive rational numbers. Okay. The next point we are going to discuss here, it is the equivalent rational numbers and the standard form of the rational numbers. What are the equivalent rational numbers? We can see with some examples. So if suppose the question is find the first 5 equivalent rational numbers. Find the equivalent fraction of 2 upon 3 is there. We have to find out the first question is 2 upon 3 and second question is 3 upon 5 is there. So find the equivalent fraction of 2 upon 3 and 3 upon 5 is there. So how to find out the equivalent fraction? We can see one by one. So that is A. Firstly we can write here 2 upon 3. If we have to find out the equivalent fraction, it means that we have to multiply the same fraction. We have to multiply both numerator and denominator with the same numbers. So we can consider here we have to multiply here with 2 and 2. Numerator we have to multiply with 2 and denominator also we have to multiply with 2. We will get that equivalent fraction. 2 2s are 4 and 3 2s are 6 it is. That is the equivalent fractions. If suppose one more equivalent fraction if we want, we have to multiply here 3 upon 3. Both the numerator and the denominator is multiplying with 3. So we can see here 2 3s are 6 and 3 3s are 9 it is. If you want to find out the more equivalent fractions, you can multiply here with 4 upon 4, 5 upon 5, 10 upon 10, 15 upon 15, 30 upon 30, 100 upon 100. इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शन जो है आप कितने भी नंबर ऑफ इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शन आप फाइंड कर सकते हो, न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर को सेम नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करके आप ऐसे नंबर ऑफ इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शंस आप क्या कर सकते हो, फाइंड आउट कर सकते हो. So then next one we can see here it is the 3 upon 5. As we know that the equivalent fractions of this, the equivalent fractions of 2 upon 3, 2 upon 3s are that is the 4 upon 6 and 6 upon 9. These are the equivalent fractions of the 2 upon 3. How to find out equivalent fractions of 3 upon 5? We can see here we can multiply by 4 upon 4. We'll get the equivalent fractions here. अब फर्स्ट टू इक्विवेलेंट यहाँ पर बता रहा है, फर्स्ट टू इक्विवेलेंट फाइंड आउट करो, फर्स्ट टू इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शंस फाइंड आउट करो. द फर्स्ट नंबर इट बिकम्स 1, 1 इज ऑलरेडी देयर, 1 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो जो नंबर है वही मिलेगा. सो वी हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई हियर विद द 2. देन विल गेट दैट हियर न्यूमरेटर को अगर 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं तो डिनोमिनेटर को भी आपको 2 से ही मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. दैट इज व्हाट 2 3s are 3 2s are 6 and 2 5s are 10 it is. Okay. So then next again here second number we have to multiply here it is 3 upon 3. We can multiply 3 3s are 9 and 5 3s are 15. So what are the equivalent fractions? What are the equivalent fractions of the 3 upon 5 is the 6 upon 10 and the 9 upon 15. These are the equivalent fractions of the 3 upon 5. So here we'll move towards the next, that is the standard form of the rational numbers. Any of the number it is given, so for example reduce 18 upon 24 into standard form. We have to reduce 18 divided by 24 into the standard form. How? Let me see here that how can we do this one. Let me see. 18 upon 24 it is. The numerator and the denominator both are the even numbers. It means that both the numbers is divisible by 2. So we have to divide these two numbers by 2 and 2. So after division we'll get that 2 how much are 18, 2 9s are 18 it is, and then it's 24, 2 12s are 24. We got here the number that is the 9 upon 12. क्या ये स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म है? नहीं. क्या किसी नंबर से हम और डिवाइड कर सकते हैं इसे? यस. 9 and 12 दोनों 3 के टेबल में आते हैं तो उसको हम फर्दर डिवाइड कर सकते हैं. किससे? 3 के टेबल में आते हैं दोनों, तो 3 से हम फर्दर डिवाइड कर सकते हैं. Let me see here what will happen after this. 3 3s are 9 and 3 4s are 12. It means that last what we got here that is we got here 3 upon 12. क्या इसे फर्दर डिवाइड करने आएगा? नहीं. जिसे फर्दर डिवाइड करने नहीं आता है वैसे नंबर्स को हम स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म बोलते हैं. कोई भी नंबर हो जिसको डिवाइड करते रहना है, कब तक डिवाइड करते रहना है? जब तक डिवाइड करो जिस नंबर को लास्ट में किसी भी नंबर से डिवाइड करने ना आए तो वो नंबर होता है स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म. तो इस तरह से आपको स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में नंबर रिड्यूस करना है. ओके.